YouTube, TikTok, Facebook fam, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD and I'm back again with another video, guys. And today's video is going to be on my top 5 NBA players of all time, excluding big man. No big man. I think in order to make this video fair, I think I need to break these guys down different. And maybe in the future, I'll do a video where I include big men and guards and small forwards and point guards, right? But this video just gonna be for two guards, point guards, and small forwards. So let's start, guys. And I'm gonna start from 5 to 1. So my number 5 player of all time, guys, in the NBA, and just my opinion, is Larry Bird. Yes, guys, Larry Bird. Listen, this was splitting hairs. All these guys are great. I said what I said. All these guys are great. So we splitting hairs here. So I want to be respectful. I want to respect myself talking about these players. So I'm going to give you 3 reasons why all these guys, like each guy that I named, why I think they are great in their top 5. So first of all, with Larry Bird is his shooting skills. And guys, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. But yes, Larry Bird's shooting skills was phenomenal. Like he won, 2 or 3 3-point shooting contests? This guy could shoot anywhere on the floor. So imagine if he played in today's game with running up and down the court and shooting threes. That's why you have to be careful when you comparing numbers in different eras. What you think Larry Bird would do if he had the green light to shoot 10 threes a game? Guys, he would probably have the scoring record. I said what I said. I hope this don't offend any LeBron James or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar fans. But Larry Bird would hit way more threes than Stephen Curry. He was just as good as 3-point shooter as Stephen Curry. All you gotta do is go back and look at the numbers. And this is with a hand check. He had hands and stuff steering him, and he's still pulling up in people's mouths. Stephen Curry ain't got nobody touching him when he's shooting, because if you do, it's a foul. So Larry Bird was a great shooter. You know what I'm saying? He great shooter. 3-point, deep. He was one of the first ones started shooting deep threes all over the court. So next was his passing skills. Yes, guys, Larry Bird can pass. I think one season, guys, he averaged like 7 assists. That's pretty daggum good for a small forward, power forward type guy. Yes, he had 7 assists. So Larry Bird, guys, that's why he won championships on Boston. He did pass the ball. And to me, passing the ball and getting players in certain spots, looking out for your teammates, that's very essential to me. And you're going to find that out as I talk about my list. Because I'm going to attack some of these guys that I love about their passing skills, right? But neither here nor there. We talking about Larry Bird, but Larry Bird was a phenomenal passer, guys. Moving on. Last but not least, guys, he was clutch. Guys, I'm not even going to talk about some of the other players I got that you pretty sure you know one of the clutchest players that ever played a game, 2 or 3 guys. Guys, he was just as clutch as those guys. The people was scared to death. All the greats, they would tell you Larry Bird was clutch. He was just as clutch as anybody. So Larry Bird, guys, if you were down by 3 points, you put it in Larry Bird's hands and he could pull up anywhere on the floor. Hit the shot, fade away, one-handed, left-handed. Guys, don't you know Larry Bird one time told a guy, he said, listen, I'm not even going to touch the ball with my right hand. I'm going to beat you with my left hand. And scored 30 on a guy, and he never touched the ball with his right hand. He was just flicking it with his left hand the whole time, just standing with the left. Letting the guy, somebody go left, I'm about to go left, and pull up on him. I'm telling you, so Larry Bird was one of the clutchest players to ever play the game. I hate to put him at number 5, but I had to be fair. Again, I'm splitting hairs, so I put Larry Bird at 5. Okay, so let's move on, guys. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content, guys. Also, go sign up for my OnlyFans too, guys. I'm providing cutting edge content there. Okay, my number 4 NBA basketball player of all time, in my opinion, is Magic Johnson. Yes, guys, Magic Johnson. And one of the first reasons that I'm going to talk about, the reason why Magic Johnson is on my top 5 list, is his passing skills, getting his teammates involved. Magic Johnson is magic. That's why we don't call him Irvin Johnson. We call him Magic, because he was magic with his passing, guys. I mean, go back and watch the highlights on YouTube or any platform, Instagram, anywhere. This guy was throwing the ball behind his back, alleys, skip passes, all kinds of passes, guys, that made this guy a phenomenal passer and the best passer of all time in the game. You know, we got guys that might have more assists, but they didn't have the swag with it, right? It's kind of like Kyrie Irving with the dribbling. Like, it's guys that could dribble just as good. You could take the ball from them, but they didn't have the sauce on it. Magic Johnson, the sauce and the magic that he had on his passes was so crucial, guys. That's why everybody came to the games, and that's why the Los Angeles was like all the celebrities. They loved to see Magic play because he would do all these fancy passes, and he sold the gym out, and that's why the buses gave him like a lot of money and gave him opportunities to own the team because he galvanized the troops, guys, with his passing, and it was very, very magnetic for this team. I feel like that's why they won championships and beat Larry Bird at certain times and beat the Detroit Pistons. All right, moving on. Next, guys, he could play all 5 positions. Now, listen, I didn't watch a lot of NBA basketball when Magic was killing because I was young. I don't even know if I was born in '86, but I got a friend that tells me that when Magic was a rookie, he played the center position when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got hurt and won MVP, and they won that series as a rookie. That's phenomenal. That's GOAT status. That's why I put him over Larry right there. That's phenomenal. Ain't no rookie right now. I feel like you can take them out of their position and tell them to go play another, like a big time. I forgot who the guy was. It was a big time center. He was killing the Lakers, and they put Magic on the Magic, took him out the game. So and then also, you know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar going down, and Magic, you got to take over that, and Magic killing with the baby hook. Yes, Magic did that. So I thought that was a phenomenal feat. That's why I got him number 4. And also, last but not least, guys, his leadership. That's why Magic is probably one of the best businessmen as a basketball player off the floor. Even Michael Jordan with his great shoes. Michael Jordan's a great shoe guy, killing it. And he got some good businesses too. But Magic got Starbucks. He got movies. I mean, Magic got everything. He got own teams, the Dodgers. It's his leadership. He's coming there giving people love. And I talked about that a lot in all my videos when I talk about football, when I talk about Pete Carroll, when I talk about other coaches. A lot of people think, what? That's not a fact. I don't care nothing about how you hugging me. I'm a man. Okay. And I want to see how your business going. I'm watching your business. Because if you don't give people love, you don't show people that they matter, they're going to shut down on you. And you're just going to be proud. That's why Magic don't really have any problems. Michael Jordan and Magic is cool, even though they was put against each other. But you see, Jordan doesn't have, he don't have great relationships with like Isaiah Thomas and other guys and Scottie Pippen. I'm not knocking Jordan because Jordan's great. But Magic didn't play that game. He was like, no, I'm gonna involve everybody. I'm gonna treat everybody the same. Hey, how you doing, man? I love you. Kissing guys and stuff. It wasn't weird. That's just how that's Magic Johnson. So guys, Magic Johnson is my number 4 basketball player in the NBA of all time. Moving to my number 3 guy, guys. And again, I know everybody might not agree, so make sure go to the comment section and say, TD, I think this list is crazy. I'd accept it, you know. So my number 3 basketball player of all time, guys, is LeBron James. Yes, I got him number 3. And this is just guards. This is excluding big man. So the first reason why I got LeBron James on this list, guys, is his durability. It's the best in the history of the game. Shoot, it could be the best in the history of any sport. I think LeBron could play 5, like, until LeBron, like, I don't know when he would struggle. It probably would take 6 years in the league to really see him like, okay, he's older now. He needs to definitely retire. Like the way Kobe, Kobe went out on an injury, so I don't want to try to knock Kobe down, but you know, Kobe, you know, that last year he wasn't the same player because of that Achilles injury. LeBron ain't had those injuries. So I want to give him credit for this. This is, you know, because LeBron, I'm putting him number 3, but I'm going to accentuate reason why he is great and one of the greatest players of all time. I'm not going to cap on him. But his durability is phenomenal. He's taking care of his body. A lot of these athletes have money to take care of their body, and they do. But they don't still go without being hurt like LeBron has. Like, he might have been hurt a few times in his career where he missed more than 10 games at a time. Few times. Very, very few. So LeBron guys, durability is a champion type durability, and that's why he's achieved what he's achieved with the scoring points and all that. Next, guys, is passing skills. To me, he's the second best passer of the NBA that I ever seen with Magic, and then I'm gonna say LeBron. LeBron, guys, to me, has always been a point guard, and I want to talk about this. LeBron, if he played point guard, he would be the best point guard we ever saw, and I think we would look at him different. We wouldn't try to compare him to guys like Michael Jordan and Kobe. I think LeBron is a point guard. That's why I don't think he likes to shoot in the clutch. And I don't got clutchness on here because I don't think LeBron is necessarily clutch, but he can be when he wants to be and when he's feeling in the mood, right? When he's like, okay, I got to do this. But other than that, LeBron not really trying to score, and I respect that about him. I'm not going to try to put scoring on him like that because that's not what he wants to do. He never been that. I think he done that like when he was like early in his career, when he was in middle school. He said he used to shoot all the time. And he said then a guy pulled him to the side that he respected and told him and said, listen, LeBron, if you want to win championships, you got to get these other guys involved. And he said it just like that. He got it. And ever since then, LeBron's been passing 8, 9 assists, 10 assists, 12 assists a game. So that's why LeBron is the best passer that I've ever saw, or the second best passer that I ever saw in the NBA. And last but not least, guys, is he could play 5 positions just like Magic. And again, I think, okay, let me go ahead and say this. Just like I would say MJ and Kobe are carbon copies, I would say LeBron James and Magic are carbon copies of each other. So LeBron can play all 5 positions. This is reason why I got LeBron very far, because I'm not just gonna put you up there because you got a great offensive game. But I seen LeBron one time when they was playing the Chicago Bulls and Derrick Rose was like the new level Allen Iverson. Nobody could stay in front of him. It was in the 4th quarter. They put LeBron James on him, and I don't think D Rose only scored 2 points. That was phenomenal. LeBron is 6'8", and he sit in a chair and stayed in front of Derrick Rose. And I remember it was like game 6 or game 7, and they gave Derrick Rose the ball for the last 10 seconds, and he was trying to cross LeBron, and LeBron was staying in front of him, and Derrick Rose just had to shoot a crazy shot, and everybody went crazy and hugged LeBron. Like, LeBron, that was phenomenal. How you stay in front of Derrick Rose? He's so fast and so explosive. LeBron did it. That was in his prime. And he still, ain't out of his prime. That's going to LeBron while he's the number 3 player on my list. But LeBron, guys, could play all 5 positions. And I think LeBron ain't never really, we still never really saw everything he could do because he never had that killer mentality. So that's what knocks him down. But I still want to say he's great. So moving on to my number 2 guy. Guys, my number 2 player that I ever saw play in the NBA, and this is Excluding Big Man. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. It's Kobe Bryant. Yes, guys, Kobe Bryant. Now listen, LeBron is got a lot more stats than Kobe, but that's not how I'm going to rank my list. Kobe Bryant. So first of all, I want to talk about Kobe Bryant as his hard working. He was one of the hardest working guys. I think he outworked MJ. I think he outworked everybody on this list, even LeBron. LeBron was we know what he is. He works out all through the off season. He's drinking wine. He's doing things to take care of his body. Kobe might not then eat that type of stuff like that, but being in the gym for 12 hours a day in the off season consistently, that's what made Kobe Kobe. Kobe probably was the least amount of athletic guy on this list, but he built himself up. Kobe made himself be great. So Kobe hard work. Guys, I think people, if you got a young kid, I think you need to introduce that to your kids and tell them how Kobe worked, because I believe hard work could take you anywhere, and that's what Kobe did to the best. Nobody, talking about in all sports. Kobe was one of the hardest working guys you would ever see in history. Next is his shot making ability. Now, I'm going to say this. I love MJ. I love Magic. I love Larry Bird. I love a lot of guys that can shoot. But nobody could hit contesting shots like Kobe Bryant. I'm going to tell you that now. That's why I think he's one of the most clutchest players. Now, I ain't going to say he's the best clutch player, but I'm going to say he's number 2 clutch player that I've seen of all time. Guys, Kobe could be fading out of bounds, get ready, fall in the stands, and hit that shot. He could just pull up half court. He could do any shot. He was like a Harlem Globetrotter. He could do any shot. He could do anything. And that's why he scored at 81. You didn't have no spot on the floor that Kobe couldn't get his shot off when he was in his prime. And he would dunk on you too. So you already knew, young Kobe with the fro, that was dunk on you, Kobe. But when the Kobe evolved a little bit and quit dunking a little bit, he started just making incredible shots, spinning around, he would post you up like Jordan would on the baseline and turn around and hit that fadeaway. deep, sometimes 3-point. He would do. I would see Kobe back people down on the 3-point line and hit them with a shimmy like a Hakeem Olajuwon shimmy and turn around and hit a fadeaway 3. I'm talking about back to back. That's incredible, right? I don't see nobody turn their back at the 3-point line and give you a shimmy and turn around and hit a fadeaway 3. Kobe could do that. All right, and last but not least, skill set that I liked about Kobe. Well, I wouldn't say skill set, but I think what makes me put him as number 2 on my list is rings. Kobe chased rings, guys. So listen, he could have had more stats and closer to LeBron. I'm not saying he would have had all the stats of LeBron, but he could have beat LeBron probably in assists and been close to LeBron in rebounds and a lot of these other stats that LeBron have. But Kobe chased rings. Kobe wanted to do what it took to win, and I think that screwed his stats for us comparing when you want to compare. If Kobe was just playing for stats, Kobe's stats would be incredible, guys. Kobe would have averaged 50 points a game. He didn't want to care. He wouldn't have played no defense. He just would have came down and shot, and got and got a lot of stats. But Kobe cared about rings. So Kobe played more defense than I think than LeBron. And LeBron would play defense. When he needed to lock a player down in his prime, he would. Those guys in that era. But Kobe played in both eras. He played against Jordan with hand checking, and he played with no hand checking. And Kobe was great. It was a good defensive player. Well, I would call him great because he got 11 All-Pro, All-NBA defense of making the defensive team. And so, but he chased rings instead of like clout. So when you chase rings, guys, those guys, that's why we kind of put them guys in the Hall of Fame. We don't look at their numbers because their numbers are not going to be empty calories. Kobe didn't play with no empty calories. Kobe always played to win rings because he wanted to be better than Michael Jordan. He felt like Michael Jordan was the best because of rings. So make sure you hit the like button, guys. This is cutting edge content. All right, so moving on to my number 1 guy. And I'm pretty sure everybody know who it is. And you might want to turn off the video. Hopefully you're going to watch the whole video. But guys, it's MJ. And it's just my opinion. Now, I watched a lot of MJ, so I could be mesmerized as a young kid. Like, oh my God, it's MJ, that's MJ. But guys, his effort on the floor was incredible. So starting off, the reason why MJ is the number 1 player to me is his defense. I would see Jordan when he would get mad, like this is in the middle of the game, anytime in the game, he would he snatched people's hearts more, like overly did it. More than I've seen some of these other great defensive players do. I mean, I wouldn't say he was as good as defensive player as Dennis Rodman, but he was right below that. And Jordan would snatch 2 guards' hearts. I mean, you hear it. He played against Clyde Drexler. He was shutting Clyde down. I mean, any good player that Michael Jordan played against, he shut him down when he needed to, right? Now, he's got older, his defense wasn't as good. That's any NBA player. But when he was in his true prime, Michael Jordan won a defensive MVP and an offensive MVP and MVP of the league. He's the only player in the history of the game to ever do that as a guard. That's incredible, guys. That's phenomenal. So that's why Jordan, to me, I'm putting him up here as number 1. Secondly, is clutchness. I mean, stupid clutchness. Now, listen, clutchness don't always got to be you hit the shot. And that's why I want to talk about LeBron with that. LeBron, I just want to see him attempt a little bit more shots in the clutch, but that's not who he was. And I had to find that out. And I had to realize that as I watched LeBron, like, I'm putting something on him that he ain't trying to be. And I think that's very unfair. But MJ and Kobe, clutchness was crazy. And even Kobe, he missed a lot of shots, but he still was going to attempt them. And that's what I like to see. And MJ missed some shots too, but he hit a lot of them, especially in like the playoffs games. That's why MJ is like, his shoes were always, MJ's shoes will be here forever because of, to me, the poses, the swag that he had. Him trying to kill you in the clutch. I remember when he pushed off from Byron Russell, everybody pushed off a little bit, right? And then he hit that shot. That was clutch. If he missed that shot, he might not be the Michael Jordan that we know now. We're like, he was great scorer. But yeah, he missed some shots in the playoffs. And Utah beat him 1 series. They never beat him. He never lost in the finals. And that was him like, okay, 4 quarters, give me the ball. He walked the ball up the court. They didn't need no point guard. They were like, just put you the point guard, but you just gonna play defense. I got this in the 4th quarter. And he never let us down in the playoffs. Now, he let us down at times, when he was early, when he was playing against Boston. So, guys, I'm not going to hold you up on this video. Thank you for tuning in to Fantasy Good Sports, guys. Make sure you follow my OnlyFans and follow me on all social media platforms from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, guys. So, peace.